Hazing stories from the military are one of the most shared topics when people talk about their service. In movies, you mostly see scenes of people being hit or forced to do extreme exercises. Well, stuff like that does suck, but the non physical hazing is much worse. So let's talk about the first time I was hazed in the Army when I was at basic combat training at Fort Benning in 2013. It was my first Friday at my basic training company. We were taking turns going downstairs to the laundry room to wash our clothes. It was later in the afternoon in January, so it was on the cold side. When I came out of the staircase and was about to turn to the laundry room, I saw a drill sergeant on the far side of the quad that I'd never seen before. He was just standing there with his arms folded watching. After making eye contact for a split second, I went to the laundry room to move my stuff into the dryer. Knowing he was still out there, I came out and tried to quickly head up the stairs. He yelled, "Get over here, Private!" I had no idea what he wanted, but I made sure to run over and stand parade rest for him. He got close to my face and said, "So you don't want to tuck your shirt in and walk around like you're back on the block?" I looked down and saw my PT shirt was tucked in my shorts. I then felt behind me and discovered my shirt tail was untucked behind me. I felt like the biggest idiot as my heart dropped. I made this mistake twice in military school on my first and second day coming out of the showers and had to do 100 push-ups each time. He yelled at me for leaving the position of parade rest and told me to start bear crawling around the quad. He watched for a while until one of my drill sergeants came out. I saw them talking out the corner of my eye and then they both walked off. I remember thinking, great, looks like I'm going to be here for a while. They're probably secretly watching. But not more than 2 laps around the quad later, a huge truck rolled up covered in the infamous orange Georgia clay. The drill sergeant had me recover and go to parade rest. As I was trying to catch my breath, he said, "Since you like to clean stuff out of uniform, I brought you something to clean." He handed me a sponge and told me where to get the hose. My punishment was to wash his truck. You might be thinking that's better than bear crawling, but here's what made this horrible. At this point, the sun was going down. I was in shorts, a t-shirt, flip-flops, and it was January. Also, Georgia clay is very stubborn to get off. It's not like the California mud I grew up playing in. I got to work with this crappy punishment. The Georgia clay does not come off if you just spray it with a hose. You have to really get in there and scrub it off. I remember thinking this really sucks when I heard a voice on the floor above me say, "Private." I looked up and saw one of my platoon's drill sergeants. I dropped my sponge and went to parade rest. He said to me, "I know this sucks. You're almost there. Just get it over with so you can come upstairs and warm up." This sign of compassion shocked me. My drill sergeants in basic training were extremely disrespectful. Not in the way that you expect, like yelling and saying we're dumb or useless recruits. They were more along the lines of, "Please drink some bleach and save us the time. I can't wait for family day so I can slam your grandma and your mom." So hearing that from Drill Sergeant S was very surprising for me. I completed the horrible task and never saw that drill sergeant again. Reflecting on what happened, I'm pretty sure he's just waiting for someone that was doing something wrong so he could find an excuse to get his truck washed. I just happened to be the unlucky person. I will say my army blankets never felt that warm again. It could have been worse, right? At least I got introduced to hazing quickly and got it out of the way. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you watching. I hope this video entertained you and made you laugh a little. If you want to see more military content, please leave the channel a subscription. Remember, take care of yourself and take care of each other.